Okay, residents. It's probably gonna be my last broadcast before the election. So I'm gonna try to cover a lot for you all. Where can I begin? First, let's look at the status of University Park financially, infrastructure, things like that. And these things that I give you is a clear indication why Vivian Covington should not be reelected, in my opinion. All right. Let's look at the FBI investigation, the numerous newspaper articles on corruption in University Park under the administration of Vivian Covington over the last 8 years. Let's look at the $39 million of our tax dollars got stolen. I say stolen. People say mismanaged, missing. I say stolen. All right. Under the administration of Vivian Covington. Because the money was stolen, depleted police department, streets is raggedy, depleted public works department, okay? We have no businesses because we don't have an economic developer. We have no clue what's going on with our finances because Vivian Covington chooses to give jobs to friends and raises to different department heads knowing we can't afford it, creating jobs like a deputy police chief knowing we don't need that, okay? Just wasting money, all right? So the money stolen, infrastructure messed up, streets bad, no police, no finance director to figure out what's going on with our money, all right? No economic developer to try to bring businesses to the community. What more do you want me to say? What more do you want me to say? Like I said before, if somebody steals $39 million from you and the person that stole it live in your house, will you continue to let that person live there? Why would you continue to let Vivian Covington be mayor? Why would she even want to be mayor? She brought down this, took 8 years to bring this village down. Can we afford 4 more years of this? Really? Can we? Look how she's stacking the deck. So I drive by the CCC office. I told you before that the friend of your enemy is also your enemy. Vivian Covington is an enemy to the taxpayers of University Park. I'll say it again. I believe Vivian Covington is the enemy of taxpayers of University Park. So I drive by the CC office and I see her picture in the window. Joe Lovelace is their chairman, whatever you want to call it. He's our friend. He been supporting her for many years. So I believe she told him to try to get on the ballot so she could stack the deck if he wins, to stay controlled over the board so they can keep doing this corrupt stuff. So Joe Lovelace, in my opinion, can't vote for him. He's a friend of our enemy, taxpayers. I'm telling you. Shirley Bolden out here is in a relationship with him. Okay. So whose side you think she on? She's running for something. Paula Wilson, that's her lieutenant. Vivian is the godmother. Okay. So as you can see, Sharice Williams, I don't even know why she running. Her mother's on the board. Do we need 2 people in the same household? I don't think so on the board. So to me, that's a conflict of interest. The only people I see worthy of voting for trustee is Devin Dilworth. Let's give him a shot because he tried to tell us the truth about what's going on with the money. All right. Sonia Jenkins Bell, let's give her a shot. Let's get some fresh blood in there. Now, I'm going to try to put this link on the comment section when I download this to my YouTube channel. I'm going to try to get you the link. Excuse me, I'm under the weather. The link is when Joseph Rudez held a press conference and he was trying to tell everybody about the stealing and corruption going on in Vivian Covington's administration. He's standing up there on the podium. I believe they was in the University Park Fire Department. He had a press conference. Everybody said the man was crazy. Don't listen to him. They tried to slander him and this and that. Do he look crazy now? Do Joe Rudez look crazy? He tried to tell you the woman they was stealing our money. Everybody called him crazy. They spreading rumors about him. But now look, we got $39 million missing. Stolen, right? So Joe Rudez, to me, was telling the truth. He was trying to tell us about Vivian Covington, but no, people didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? They was loyal to her. What are those people who pay taxes in our community? Are you still loyal to Vivian Covington? Your taxes going up. We don't have basic services. The doggone village look terrible. Streets raggedy, potholes, no police. Really? I think Joe Rudez was right on point. He wasn't crazy. He was trying to tell you they stealing our money. $39 million missing. Now what? What do you have to say about that now? I'm going to try to put the link on so you can click on the link and you can see the press conference yourself where Joe Rudez is trying to tell you all that she was stealing. All right? So, she's trying to stack the deck in case she win again because she wanted to keep control of the board. She already got 2 flunkies on there. Theo Brooks, Curtis McMullen, they supporting her. You know what I'm saying? They got signs in their yard for her, which is normal. They her flunkies. They gonna do what she say. You know, I hear she paid for their campaign when they ran, probably out of some of the $39 million she stole from us. But, you know, they supporting her. They got to do it. They got to support the godmother because they owe her. So they going to do whatever she say. All right? Can't wait till they re-election time, too. We going to get them flunkies up out of there, too. So, I mean, I don't know how many reasons why I give you that we shouldn't re-elect her. All right? So just keep in mind, don't vote for friendship. Understand how she trying to play this chess game by putting Joe Lovelace up there, Paula Wilson, all right, Sharice Williams. You know what I'm saying? These are all her people, in my opinion. All her people. Anybody cool with her, anybody supports her, man, we can't put them in office. We can't put them in office. Even if Vivian don't win, I don't want them in office. Because they can't trust them. They on her side. I don't trust nobody who affiliated with her. I'm sorry, that's my opinion. You shouldn't either. I can't tell you what to do. So, with that being said, the election is coming up. Look at the state of our village. You don't have to look far to not vote for her. Look at the state of our village. Rudez tried to warn us against this. Nobody wouldn't listen. Now we $39 million gone. Our money gone. Vivian Covington doesn't even want to release the forensic audit, do it by RH with your tax dollars paid over about $600,000 so we can see what happened to our money, where it went. But I'm going to tell you this. She was able to sign off on wire transfers. Remember I told you wire fraud. Remember I told you the RICO statute. RICO statute ain't just going to get Vivian. It's going to get the criminal enterprise and everybody who was involved. Everybody who was involved. So just remember that. Remember that when you go vote Tuesday. We need fresh blood. We need fresh blood. So I'm going to try to put the link on to the press conference where Joe Rudez was telling you that she was stealing, basically. All right? I hope I can do it. I got to figure out how to do it because I want you to look at that press conference again. And look at we got $39 million missing. Okay? Now, what else I need to tell you before I sign off? This probably be the last one. Look at all the players involved. Look at all the players involved in this game. Who aligned themselves with who? You see Paula Wilson signed right next to Vivian together. They had a poster with white suits on together. The friend of your enemy is also your enemy. Paula Wilson down with Vivian. So she the enemy to the taxpayers. Remember, Paula Wilson was instrumental in closing the parks and recs and our kids don't have enough for the summer. Remember that. Don't forget. Please don't have short-term memory. Please don't. Let me tell you this before I go. That this lady Inye, who just ran for mayor in Chicago, right? So allegedly it was in the paper that a campaign worker was suing her because she wasn't getting paid. Allegedly she was stealing her own campaign funds, this Inye, allegedly. Okay, and guess what? Vivian Covington brought this lady to our village to be village manager. Oh, she got these qualifications, this, that, this, and that. My red flag went up when Vivian Covington tried to bring her. I said, oh, she probably a crook too. And I'm going to tell you why. She only worked 3 days. The stupid flunky board passed and gave that woman $30,000 for 3 days worth of work. 3 days or something, 4 days, $30,000. That's a whole year's salary, 2 years salary for some people. $30,000. How could this lady take $30,000 of our tax money for 3 days worth of work in good conscience? But this is the person that Vivian wanted to be our village manager, really. So understand that. Now, this is my opinion, right? You get the flunky board to pass to give her $30,000 for 3 days worth of work, right? All right. So now guess what? You think she gonna keep that whole $30,000? Oh, no, she not. You don't think that the godmother Vivian may have got a kickback from that $30,000? Hey, if I help you get this $30,000 for 3 days worth of work, knowing it ain't worth that, you gonna give me some of that money. That's how it works. That's how this game works. That's how these politicians work, okay? If you think she didn't get none of that $30,000 for 3 days worth of work, for getting it passed through the board, this Inye lady, man, please. You gotta think. You gotta use your head, okay? Think outside the box. Same lady, she wanted to be our village manager. Now, what do you think would have happened if she would have became the village manager? Corruption, money stealing, corruption, okay? When people steal, when politicians steal, they have to put people in place so that they can do what they want them to do. That's how it works. That's why we got to find some honest people, people who care about our community, care about the taxpayers, okay? Inye didn't live in University Park. She had no problem with taking $30,000 for 3 days worth of work. And they say she didn't even work 8 hours a day for those 3 days. Okay? Come on now. Now you see why I say she can't get reelected. She done ran our village in the ground. She trying to get her flunkies on the board with her just in case. Joe Lovelace, right? Paula Wilson, right? Sharice Williams, right? Come on, man. Read between the lines. Read between the lines. So with that being said, I'm going to see if I can put the link on for you so you can look at the, what you call that? The press conference that Rudez had trying to tell y'all she's stealing. Pretty much so many words. So remember, vote with a purpose. Vote with a purpose. Don't vote because they're your friends, because you drink with them. The friend of your enemy is also your enemy. Watch and see who the players are involved. Watch and see who's aligning himself with Vivian. And guess what? Them the people you don't vote for. Joe Lovelace got her sign in the window. Cut him out. Paula Wilson connected with her on all these signs. Cut her out. Those two for sure. All right? So let me see if I can put this link on. Please watch the press conference. Please pass it to everybody you know so you can see how we were trying to be warned about Joe Rudez. So with that being said, I'll talk to you. Peace.